but the afternoon's kind of the other way around. But again, just really kind of trying to find its feet.
Yeah, pretty, again, indecisive. We're really in a kind of a narrow range here. You could argue, I think, that there were plenty of excuses for the market to back off a little bit more, whether it was the inflation number with the two-year note yield saying about the Fed, Apple supply chain. You know, you piled a few things on. We've had the low for the day so far at 10 a.m. That's a little bit of a different pattern. It seems to me, in general, like the flip side of August. In August, the indexes were just ratcheting higher, up 2 to 3, 0.3% every day. And yet below the surface, more stocks were going down than up, and it was sort of hollowed out, the rally by the end. Now, this time, we seem to be stuck index-wise. We're in a short-term downtrend, yet you still have a little bit of traction in terms of breadth, in terms of some of the cyclical sectors. So it seems like the market attempting to settle out here, not that you couldn't overshoot further to the downside, but that's the way it's been shaping up for the past few days.
What's interesting to me, Josh, is you had another hot inflation report, and you had more tapering talk out of the Fed minutes, and the 10-year yield is lower and tech is rallying. So is it all just baked in at this point?
I don't really think that anything that's happening today is particularly meaningful. Like, even in the earnings reactions, let's take BlackRock and JP Morgan, Sarah. BlackRock plus almost 4% today, JP Morgan down almost 3%. Why? Both good reports. That really is about expectations. If you look at how those stocks traded going into the number, JP Morgan was on fire and BlackRock really wasn't doing much. So expectations for the rock were low, and that's why you get that kind of a reaction. That's kind of what I'm expecting during this earnings season. It's going to be a very strange earnings season. Looking at price action, though, I am noticing high beta growth trying to bottom. A good day for Teladoc, a good day for Zoom. Snowflake is acting well. My CrowdStrike is going crazy. The Trade Desk, TTD, is up. So some of those names, Zillow having a nice day, they appear to have taken all of the abuse they might take this year, let's hope. And then you've got some traction, to your point, in the transports. Well off the lows. That's a segment of the market that looks like it may have bottomed. So I'm concerned about earnings, but the price action is still very constructive. And I agree with what Michael said about breadth. It's okay.